All right, hockey fans, welcome back inside the Mattamy Athletic Center as we get you set for our final game on day number 1 of the 2023 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. And we'll wrap up day 1 action with the open division as the Wings get set to take on the Rangers. My name is Nico Cardarelli. We'll have a few special guests joining us up in the booth, but before we drop the puck for the opening face-off, I want to take a moment to remember our late friend and trailblazer in the blind hockey community, and proud to say one of my former broadcast partners, Fast Ed Parento. Eddie had a courageous battle and stayed strong to the end. I remember the chance when the guys went to go visit him and they gave me a call. And Eddie loved his hockey family. He loved all his family, but especially his hockey family. And Eddie, we miss you. We think about you often. We wish you were here with us, and no doubt we know you're watching from above. So tonight's broadcast and all the broadcasts this weekend dedicated to the late Ed Parento, Fast Eddie. Well, let's get this game set, and let's bring in another good friend of mine who I'm lucky to have here by my side, and he's a member of the Canadian National Blind Hockey Team, Joey the Wall Cabral. Joey, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Nico. It's an honor to be here beside you, beside the voice of blind hockey.
Excellent, my friend. We'll get back to you in a moment, but the action on the ice underway. The opening face-off taking place, and it's the Wings in red working left to right across your screens, taking on the Rangers in yellow. And here goes Liam O'Callaghan into the zone, makes the pass as he tries to pick out Normand Blais, but just as quickly the Rangers sweep it loose. And now Emily McLean, who had a couple of goals earlier today in the Women's Blind Hockey Showcase game, had it promptly stripped off her stick. O'Callaghan brings the puck into the offensive zone, tied up on the back check, as getting there first for the Rangers was, I believe that was Josh Schneider who made that play on the back check. And now Emily McLean brings it in up the far side wall. But look out, it's the Mack truck there for the clearance as Brian Mackey gets his first touch on the puck today. 1 minute gone here. We're playing 3 20-minute periods. Run time, except for the final 2 minutes of each period, will be stop time. Nice play here as the Rangers bring the puck in the zone, led by Eric Hull, who had it, and then a couple of Wings players crashing into each other inadvertently, including Edward Laba, and this could be a break now for the Rangers as that sweeping shot attempt gets blocked. Second shot, no, it's whistled off, waved off immediately after the shot attempt ended up in the back of the net, but no clean pass, so that comes off the board. Joey, we had you up in the broadcast booth earlier today. You did a great job, but I think you got a couple of special shout-outs you want to give us as well.
Yes, I do. I just want to touch up on my friend Eddie that passed away. Eddie was a longtime member of the hockey family. Eddie, rest in peace. We love you. I also want to give a big shout-out to my little buddy, Caden Benoit. Caden, you're awesome. Keep up the good work. Now I'm going to pass the mic now over to Jason Yuha.
Oh, no, you can't do that. You got to give us a yeehaw, yuha.
Yeehaw, Yuha.
There we go. Joey the Wall Cabral doing a great job as always, whether it's on the ice or on the mic. We absolutely love you, Joey. Great job. And yes, Jason Yeehaw Yuha, fresh off his hat trick in the Team Canada, Team USA International Blind Ice Hockey Series, joins us up in the booth. Jason, we'll get to you in just a few moments here, but I know the fans at home, and more importantly, the players in this game, they want to hear their names. So here on the ice, it's the Rangers sweeping the puck forward as Roland Arndt tries to make the defensive play, and they get the puck shot up the ice, and it'll be an opportunity for the Wings to track things back defensively, but crashing in on the forecheck, making the play is Jason Willers. He tries to find a man out front. Crashing forward over to the far side is Victoria McDermott. She gets hit hard, and McDermott draws a penalty, so it'll be a power play coming up for the Wings. So, Jason, a big win earlier today for Team Canada, the hat trick for you. You also took a shot off the foot. It was a bit of a black and blue effort from the team, but how are you and the boys, and of course Amanda as well, the team, how are you all feeling?
Yeah, it was a little bit of pain going through, but getting the W, that's the best cure to any injury is getting the wins. So we're doing a lot better now.
And that was a pretty unique playing experience as well for the team, as there were 2,000 school kids in attendance. What was it like to play with that kind of crowd noise? That's not something even at the elite international level we always get, so that must have been an adjustment.
Yeah, it was incredible actually, and just when we came out on the ice and they're cheering, and especially during the national anthems, that gave you chills when they were singing. It was remarkable. It was so much fun.
Very cool insight, but let's get to the action on the ice as here goes Liam O'Callahan. Stick handling to his backhand, shot right on. Big save as Dave Brown sprawls out to keep that one out, and with a minute 18 remaining on the power play, the Wings will have to try again for the opening goal of this game. Now, Jason, I want to elaborate on your family a little bit, because your parents and your nephews and nieces, your whole family always providing such great support, but you've got a special fan in the stands here this weekend, and he even made a sign for you from what I understand.
Yes, he had a Yeehaw Yuha sign made up. That was pretty cool. He plastered it up on the glass right behind our bench and made sure I was able to see it, so that was cool. It's really nice.
And that's
him and mom and dad, they're off to the Raptors game tonight, so I'm hoping they're going to have fun.
Okay, there we go. And of course, that's your nephew Blake that we're talking about.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Had a great time at dinner with the whole group last night, and yeah, he was so happy to come over here this morning and show us his sign. And I know we got to give you credit for your play on the ice, but I think it was really Blake that got that hat trick today.
I believe so. Yeah.
Totally agree. As here go the Rangers shorthanded, 14 seconds remaining on the penalty kill here, and Del Grande works it. And we want to give Joey and Jay a big shout out and thank you both for joining us in the broadcast. These two national team players are busy guys, so we'll let them go as, a shot let go, and an absolute beauty to open up the scoring here as Easton Kiddo gets the goal, and the Rangers take the 1-0 lead. EAK, Easton Alexander Kiddo, and man, has he grown. He was just a little guy the last time we saw him, but he is a grown man now, and he is scoring goals in the open division, and he gives the Rangers the 1-0 lead. Holy smokes, what a shot there. It was a bar-down bullet that got past the goaltender, Francis Manella. Your two goaltenders here in this game right now, Francis Manella for the Wings and Dave Brown in goal for the Rangers, as the Rangers take the 1-0 lead. They haven't put the goal on the big board yet, but no doubt about it, that was a good clean one, and the Rangers trying to work for more here, is picking up the loose puck, bringing it through center ice. And just going offside at the line on the zone entry. Nice job by Curtis Ruddle to throw off the timing there. Actually, check that. It looks like it was Curtis Ruddle who had gone offside. Bit of a mix-up on the sheets here with some of the names and numbers, so you have to forgive me as we work through it. Martin Dufour, no mistaking him with that yellow helmet out there. He wins the face-off. But the Wings unable to get the puck deep as it's secured here by Hull behind the goal. Eric Hull checking his options, plays it back to the point. Has the defender there in Roland Art taking the shot. That one's blocked. As Pamplin making the play as well for the Rangers with 12 minutes to go in the first period. The Wings dig it loose and dig it out through center ice, where it's secured now by Brandon Joy. Joy stick handling it across the line and finally stripped away, as trying to dig it loose was Jukka Pulkkinen, the frozen dog. Great to have him back here in Toronto once again as we get the delayed offside, and I believe they did whistle it down, yes, so we'll get the whistle with 11:40 to go in the first on the Rangers offside call. From the face-off, the Wings in possession as they try to work the puck. And it's a good clean pass there to Antti Latika as Liam O'Callaghan tries to work a shot through traffic. That one blocked, and now John T will try to make the play. Out of their own zone, they try to work it out, do the Rangers, but O'Callaghan strips the puck off the stick of Schneider. O'Callaghan digging it off the end boards. Player losing a stick in the scrum, and now a break here for the Rangers, but trying for the drop pass was Curtis Ruddle, and trying to pick out his dad, James the Train Ruddle, but that time broken up. Here goes Liam O'Callaghan, tries the cross-ice pass intended for Normand Blais. There's the good clean pass buzzer, as now it's secured and corralled by Miller. There's the good pass. Del Grande makes the return as Easton Alexander Kiddo here. EAK falling to his knees behind the net, tries to shovel it over to Del Grande. That puck stripped loose as Manila had lost his stick on the scrum. Doesn't quite have it set yet as pressing are the Rangers. Del Grande working it out of the corner. EAK can't come up with it that time. And now it's picked up by O'Callaghan with the Wings leading 1-0. O'Callaghan makes the pass. Blais couldn't quite corral it. Or check that, the Wings are trailing, 1-0. The Rangers in the lead here as the pass now picked off by O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan across the blue line. He's got to get a supporting teammate. He finds one in Blais. There's a shot off an errant stick. Nearly ricocheted in off that lost stick, but it's whistled down, and we'll get the break in play with 9:10 to go in the first. So the Rangers leading 1-0 here. As no one wants to claim ownership of the loose lumber, and I believe it's Schneider who finally claims it. And you can see his smile from up here saying, yeah, that was my twig. As the puck shot out by the Rangers, they lead it 1-0, but they're hot in pursuit as chasing after it was Hull. Loose puck, it's rolling, but it's corralled by Bullock. Trying to center it in front, nothing doing that time. As it's picked up by Eli Bombers. He makes a good lead pass as he sends Christine Callaghy into the zone, but just offside the Mack truck in second gear, while Callaghy was still in first, and the zone entry mistimed for the face-off. That was probably Callaghy in second, Mackey in first. Mack truck maybe just not as fleet of foot as Christine the Scoring Machine Callaghy is. Christine the Scoring Machine getting the lone goal in the game for Team Pink earlier today. And of course a great showcase, the women's blind hockey showcase game. Second consecutive national tournament where they've had center stage and center ice, and much deserved, those girls and women. As the the Rangers unable to clear their zone. Picked up here by the Wings. Nathan Tunis skating. Backhands it. Oh, what a beauty! Nate the great Nathan Tunis gets the goal. And we are all tied up at 1. He's maybe 100 pounds soaking wet, but the young man from Montreal feathers his way through a crowd, dangles a couple of defenders, And look at that size discrepancy between Tunis and James the Train Ruddle, but it's the underman Tunis that gets the goal to even this game at 1 with 6:40 left in the first. So this game has new life after that, and now Jason Miller brings it ahead, makes the pass over to Curtis Ruddle. Curtis Ruddle with a shot attempt, and that one just blocked out after he tried to let it fly from the far hash marks. Martin Dufour picks up the loose puck at the blue line. Tries to muscle it over. Makes the pass over to his Ibu teammate in Tunis, who's got the equalizer right now. However, the puck leaves the zone. John T picks it up, and he'll quickly fire it back in. As giving chase is Dufour. Schneider, he clears it out across center ice, past T. Not enough for icing, so John T will work to track the puck. It's picked up, though, as Easton Alexander Kiddo tries the draw pass. Schneider couldn't corral it on the first attempt. That's Josh Schneider, as it's picked up, and that shot from the half wall. Checked out Snyder with the shot as Curtis Ruddle working the far side half wall. He bodies his man down. Controlled here now by Easton Alexander Kiddo, as he tries to shove off a couple of defenders. Centering pass intended for Curtis Ruddle, broken up. Laura Mark holds the blue line as Blake tries to clear it. Del Grande with the pass to Easton Alexander Kiddo. EAK wrap around. He had Manila diving for it. Maybe the double Doug tries to center it in front for Del Grande. That's broken up. They can't clear the zone. What a play by Laura Mark. Kiddo shoots, shot right on. Big save by Manila after a great defensive tie-up by John T. So great action there. And great pressure from the Rangers. But ultimately, we still remain deadlocked 1-1. From the face-off, the Wings take possession and they wheel out of their own zone, led by Liam O'Callahan, and he's up into the attacking side in a flash. Makes the drop pass to Norman Blais, and David Brown just makes that save. Callahan tries to wheel away from Kiddo. Toe drag to try and get past the defender, but nothing doing that time. O'Callahan gets run into by Arndt. O'Callahan digs it off the endboards. What a shot! What a save! He backhanded that puck in tight. Got great lift on it, but the big body of Dave Brown snags that one, making a clutch save with this game tied at 1. O'Callahan gets set to take the face-off. Callaghy on his left wing, Blais on the right. But they'll have to retake the draw here as O'Callahan jumped just a second early. And actually, I think the Wings might have had too many skaters on the ice. Yeah, they had actually snuck 2 extra skaters on the ice. Again, innovative coaching here this weekend. But good job by the officials to spot that one. So we'll retake the draw, and this time from the scrum, while the Rangers unable to clear the zone because of that forechecking pressure by O'Callahan. McDermott makes the pass. Look at this. Liam O'Callahan shoots. Oh, a bar down beauty. Leaping Liam. What a goal. Luck of the Irish. Lucky O'Callahan buries it. And he makes it a 2-1 game. That was a set play and a thing of beauty. As O'Callahan got the puck, played it to McDermott at the point. She quickly laid it back to O'Callahan after the clean pass. And from there, Liam was lethal as he wheeled past a couple of defenders, hit the hash marks, and went bar down into the back of the net for the prettiest goal so far in the Open Division play. As the Wings take the 2-1 lead with 2 minutes remaining in the first period. The Rangers secure the puck after giving up 2 unanswered goals. That one dumped in deep by Bullock. As Bradbury on the blue line. There's a centering attempt. That shot off the shin pads as Anthony Pamplin let it fly. Brandon Joy holds it in from the point. His shot attempt blocked. 1:30 left in the period. As the Wings work it off the boards and out through center ice where Callagee gives chase along with Eli Bombers, and it's secured now by Easton. Check that. That's actually Nicholas Bullock on the puck for the Rangers. Across the blue line they come. Miller makes the pass, trying to pick out the support of Pamplin, but it's broken up. And we're now inside the final minute of play in the first period. Martin Dufour. Nice pass to pick out Tunis, but it's caught up in his skates. Can't corral it cleanly. And then bumped off the puck there was Antti Latika as he got corkscrewed. And that'll be a penalty. As it looks like, is it going to be Ruddle going to the box? No, it'll be Jason Miller heading to the box for the Rangers with 44.5 seconds left in the period. So the face-off will come to the left of the goaltender, Dave Brown. And from the face-off, the Wings scrum for possession. Dufour won it back. They have too many skaters on the ice. But the Wings able to get away with it for the time being. As now it's picked up by James the Train Ruddle. He's going short-handed with his son, Curtis Ruddle. Curtis Thunder Ruddle crashing after it, but that time Thunder unable to come up with it, and here go the Wings back the other way. As Latika slaps that one in, quickly pushed back out, and Latika once again with the chance to send it forward, but here goes Curtis Ruddle into the offensive zone all alone, short-handed. And with just 5 seconds remaining in the period, Latika picks it up at center ice. And that'll do it for the first period of play after the opening frame. It's the Wings 2, the Rangers 1. Second period action coming up in just a few moments. As you're tuned in to the 2023 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. All right, hockey fans, let's get you set for second period puck drop in this open division game between the Rangers in yellow and the Wings in red, as the Wings will start the second period leading 2-1. Well, it's been a great day of blind hockey action so far at the 2023 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament, and we're underway, second period of action, as the Wings win the face-off, fire the puck in deep, and now Jukka Pulkkinen on it as he centers it back to the blue line. Hugh Leduc tries the shot attempt, that one blocked in front. As O'Callaghan blows a tire but quickly pops back up with the puck on his stick. Rips a shot, that one blocked in front as Roland Arndt putting his body on the line. O'Callaghan behind the net, centers out to the top of the point. Leduc, his shot, that one off a stick as Laura Marks, she got in the way of that one, where it's secured now once by O'Callaghan. Quick little 1-2 between Leduc and O'Callaghan as O'Callaghan tape to tape for Pulkkinen at the far side of the net, but he couldn't generate a shot. And now Easton Alexander Kiddo in pursuit of it on the forecheck against O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan leaving defenders in his dust as he cycles with the puck on a string. O'Callaghan makes the pass down low, picks out Leduc. Excuse me, that's Normand Blais there. John T tries to hold the blue line as it's dug out on the effort by the Rangers. And now they chase after it on the attack. There's a pass to Kiddo, shoots, and he scores! Easton Alexander Kiddo with his second of the game. And he ties this at 2. It was a quick pass in tight, the initial pass coming off the stick of Jason Miller. And Kiddo was right there just outside the crease to scoop it up. Manila was swimming a little bit, and Kiddo buries it. EAK with his second of the game. We're all square at 2. So the Rangers, on what was a seemingly innocent broken down play, tie this game up. And they've got new life as flying in here with the puck is Bullock. He tries to pick out a passing option. Has one at the point there in Braden Joy. Feathers it in, Brandon Joy, into the far corner. Working off the end board, scooped out front as Dylan Bradbury chips in from the blue line for that attempt. Swiping away at it, Hull, his attempt blocked, and at the far side blue line, Joy just hammers it in behind the goal. John T uses the boards to clear to the line, but not past Bradbury. As the Bay Roberts Newfoundland native plays it around the far side wall, where now his Newfoundland Growlers teammate Brandon Joy rips a shot, and that just stays out as Francis Manila just barely got enough to keep that one out. What a chance for the Rangers to get the go-ahead goal. Manila just, and I mean just, keeping that one from crossing the line. Bradbury working hard to keep the puck in the zone, does well defensively there as McDermott plays it around the far side wall. Joy chipping in, and he pays the price in the form of taking a hit, but he held the zone. And all that effort for naught, as it seems, as Nathan Tunis has it out through center ice for the Wings. But just as quickly, here come the Rangers once again. Miller, he tries to make the pass. That time it's broken up, as the intended target was James Ruddle. Curtis Ruddle now on it. He feathers that one. Miller picks it up on his backhand, tries to pick out James Ruddle, but Tunis there defensively to secure it for the Wings. 4.5 minutes gone in the second period of play, as the Rangers and Wings deadlock 2-2, and here go the Wings in pursuit. Puck shot out through center ice where it's quickly secured by Victoria McDermott. She hammers it inside the opposition zone, and just as fast, here go the Rangers in pursuit as James Rettle makes the drop pass to Easton Alexander Kiddo. Kiddo cycling around the far side. He's got it in the far corner. Checking his passing options, evades the first defender, sidesteps him once again. Nice stick handling here as Kiddo went for the wraparound. It was blocked out. He's still got the puck on a string though. Kiddo, he's got both Ruddles setting up, opts to go back to the point. That weak shot attempt blocked, and now it's cleared down here by Antti Latika as Latika takes it in and trickles it just wide of the goal. Wouldn't have counted though, no clean pass there as it's secured by Josh Schneider. Kiddo, he's got James the Train Ruddle into the zone with him, but the drop pass off the mark, and that'll allow Martin Dufour to clear it to the opposing blue line. Kiddo feathers that one through a few skates where Mark Bentz does well to wrap it off the boards and down. As digging away for it is Emily McLean. O'Callahan picks it up, makes the pass to Blais. His shot attempt wide, but O'Callahan will scoop it up in the far corner. Sharp angle shot as body's crashing there, pinballing off of O'Callahan, and Dave Brown may have taken that one off the mask. He is slow to show any signs of movement after that last save. And hopefully nothing serious there for Dave Brown, who was diving down to his right to try and make the stop after O'Callahan ripped it. And it looks like Dave Brown will be able to shake this off. Gives his head a shake, and he's a few minutes away from the goalie change, the one we anticipate at the midway mark of the period in game, and it got the goaltending teammate in Steve Vandermeer on his toes, ready to come in if needed early. And now the medical practitioner at ice level wanting to check out Dave Brown to make sure no signs of a concussion or any lingering effects from that shot. As, well, you can't beat that service. A hot plate of food delivered. The problem is my crew didn't get it, so I'm trying not to gloat right now. And it looks like the Rangers will indeed go for the goaltending change here, wanting to play it safe, and Dave Brown played one heck of a game here as he'll get the pull with 13:55 to go in the second period. Vandermeer will take over the net after Brown making that spectacular save on Liam O'Callahan. So a great performance by Dave Brown as he leaves the net, and we restart the play here. Deadlocked at 2, and here goes Liam O'Callahan for the Wings. Trying to make the pass over to Normand Blais. And now hot food delivered for the crew as well. That's what I'm talking about. Don't worry, boys, you'll be eating soon. 13:20 to go in the period as I believe we're getting a penalty behind the play here. It is a tripping call being issued, as it looks like Kiddo will get whistled for the penalty. Maybe not. They had brought Kiddo over to the box. The door for the Rangers box remains open, but it's going to be Joseph Del Grande heading into the box to serve the penalty. And a power play coming here for the Wings. So tied 2-2 as we approach the midway mark of the period and the game. And the Wings have the power play, win the face-off, and it's back to the point for Victoria McDermott, who lets a shot fly just wide. As O'Callaghan got crumpled behind the net by his defensive assignment in Brandon Joy. O'Callaghan wheeling out front, shoots, and scores! Leapin' Liam rips it off the post and in. And O'Callaghan gets his second of the game to give the Wings the 3-2 lead. Well, lucky Liam buries it on that beauty, and now we'll get the goaltending change for the Wings. As Francois Manella heads to the bench, and Kevin Shanley, the New York State native, coming to take over the goaltending duties for the Wings. And that is a sharp new setup that Shanley is sporting for this weekend. All white pads. He is looking good between the posts there. As he gets his net, and he'll be thrust into action here with his team now in front 3-2. So what a play there by O'Callaghan to get the go-ahead goal as they cash in on the power play. And the Wings have everything going for them right now, up 3-2. And they've got the puck here through the neutral zone. Cycling for it, working for it. The Rangers bring it in as a scrum ensues for the puck. It's poked loose that time by Bombers. And quickly brought in here by Bullock for the Rangers. He tries to shield it from a couple of players, nothing doing as the Mack truck clears the highway and sends it down the ice. Brandon Joy on it. Fires that one ahead for James Ruddle. The train off the tracks that time, couldn't get his footing, and now here goes Callaghy. Her cross-ice pass batted away by Brandon Joy. As it's secured here by Curtis Ruddle. He digs it out, makes the pass over to Miller across the blue line. Miller kicks it to his own stick. He's got to make a clean pass still. Miller feeds it over for Curtis Ruddle. Back in front for James Ruddle, and he gets knocked down on that chance. What a break for the Wings as the Rangers were pressing. And James the Train Ruddle just denied in tight. Centering attempt, again, Ruddle tied up. That time Dufour tying up the stick. Two big men going head-to-head that time. As it's shot forward, Edward Laba on the delayed offside check. That was actually Eli Bombers had to peel off as Dufour had the puck and just as quickly stripped off his stick. So here go the Rangers, but offside at the line, and we get the whistle with 9:40 to go in the second. So the faceoff will come just outside the Wings' blue line where it's won by the Rangers. Kiddo draws it back and they promptly fire the puck in deep, but from the wrong side of center ice. Schneider not too happy about that one, but he and Blais exchange a bit of a laugh, and the faceoff will come all the way back inside the Rangers' zone. Pumping out the jams at ice level. Big shout out to the scoring crew there, as I think Brian Floyd is taken off for the night. As that shot from the point off a stick and in. Is it going to count? I didn't hear a clean buzzer, but I guess it's going to count. And who gets the goal here? Didn't quite catch. I think it's O'Callaghan. And if it is Leapin' Liam, it's going to be his third of the game. So a hat trick for Lucky Lethal Liam. Leapin' O'Callahan, as we'll give him all sorts of nicknames tonight because he's got the hat trick. And he's got his team up 4-2. That came out of nowhere. It came out of nothing. I didn't even hear the clean pass buzzer. And a tough break there for Vandermeer, who gets beat on that shot from distance by O'Callahan, as the Wings starting to pull away here, and they lead this game 4-2.
Red Wings goal, his third of the evening, scored by number 6, Liam O'Callahan.
So there you go, confirmed by Matt Morrow, who's chipping in with some PA duty right now. Leapin' Liam O'Callahan with the hat trick goal. And we could be saying that many more times throughout his blind hockey career. He is one heck of a player. Speaking of heck of a player, there's Christine Callaghy, the scoring machine, trying to center that time for Mackey, but the Mack Chuck there to break it up, and the puck cleared out by the Rangers as it's brought ahead and into the attacking zone by Eric Hull. Drop pass. Oh, with the shot. Big save by Shanley as he shuts the door in tight. Second opportunity. Another big pad save by Kevin Shanley. Bullock picks it up for the Rangers. Spins away from the checker. Bullock centering in front. Trying to pick out Hull with the shot as he has it behind the net. Can't find the teammate on that pass intended for Pamplin, but held in at the point by Laura Mark. Big play there for the Rangers. Trying to sweep it in on that spinorama attempt. Bullock plays it into the corner. As now it's secured by the Wings, and again, once again, they can't break out of their zone. Good forward checking pressure here by Hull, and the Rangers with 6 minutes remaining in the second. Hugh Leduc. Leduc shoots the puck forward where it's secured now and corralled by Blais as they try to work something in against the end wall, but circling back, and there's the good clean pass as Tunis tried to drop it off and just as quickly stripped loose by the Rangers. Curtis Ruddle trying to find a man through the high slot. Broken up as both Miller and Bullock were in the vicinity. Dufour makes the pass over to Tunis, but it's stripped off his stick promptly, as coming in to take it was Roland Arndt. Here go the Rangers across center ice. Kiddo. Check that. That's Curtis Ruddle. Makes the draw pass to James Ruddle. Shoots and scores! James the Train Ruddle. Set up by his boy Curtis Thunder Ruddle. It's Thunder and it's the Train, and they are back in this game. It's a 4-3 scoreline as the Rangers are back within one. Well, once the Train gets chugging on the tracks, there's no derailing him. And that time, James the Train Ruddle buries it on that rip from the hash marks. And it's back to a one-goal game. What a connection there, and a special moment for the Ruddle family as Curtis assists on the goal scored by his dad, James. And they're breaking out here as now James makes the pass ahead for Curtis. James dumps that one in with O'Callahan trying to track the loose puck. A trio of Wings players crash into each other. And now we'll get some changes on the fly here as Emily McLean comes off the bench trying to pick up the puck, but O'Callahan gets to it first for the Wings. O'Callahan working the right wing offside will get the whistle with 3:50 remaining in the second period. Face-off secured by O'Callahan in the Wings. He wins it back for McDermott. Vicky McDermott tied up there as she approached the blue line by Kiddo, and the Rangers quickly fire that one outside the zone. O'Callahan, he's got speed and he's got a lane, and look at him go here. O'Callahan across the blue line in a flash. Tries the drop pass intended for Cody Sturgeon, but that's picked off, and O'Callahan promptly gets it back for the Wings. Delayed offside, he's got a hold up, and he lost his glove in the process, as O'Callahan will scoop it up off the ice, and he'll try to work his way back in front. As along the far side boards and digging it out now to the near side, Pulkkinen makes the pass to Sturgeon. His shot off a shin pad into the far corner. Pulkkinen, 2:45 remaining in the second. Pulkkinen using the end boards to corral the puck here, but Joseph Del Grande strips it away. Great play by Skippy, but he can't quite clear the zone that time. O'Callahan shoots. Oh, what a save by Vandermeer! As the rebound was sitting there, Vandermeer flashing the leather. Didn't catch it cleanly, but got a big piece to keep it out. O'Callahan sends it in deep, 2:20 to go in the period. Centering pass, and it's buried in tight. Jukka Pulkkinen, the frozen dog, gets the goal. And the Wings are back up by 2. Pulkkinen from Blais and O'Callahan. And the Wings take a 5-3 lead with 2 minutes to go in the second period. Well, that persistent pressure pays off in the end. And a big goal for the Wings late in the period as Callaghy scoops up the loose puck. Christine Callaghy across the line, but the Mack truck just ahead of her that time. The Mack truck was in third gear, going in offside. So the faceoff will come back outside the blue line where Callaghy squares off. Poole wins it forward. Promptly shot back in where it'll be Ben Ho Lung who tracks it in the far corner. Tape to tape pass as Ho Lung picks out Bullock, and now Nick Bullock's got some room to skate up that far wing. One of the standout young players at the Ice Owls this season. Bullock, his pass that time broken up as it's hammered out by the Wings to center ice, where it's promptly shot back in on the backhand by Arndt. Check that, it was actually Schneider. Hull digging away for it, but here go the Wings inside the zone as Edward Laba trying to make the play. Eli Bombers in the fray as well as we're inside the final minute of play in the second period. Hull, he's got room to skate it into the zone, makes the pass, tries to pick out the teammate there in support of him in the form of Bullock, but that shot attempt was blocked, and now just 40 seconds remaining in the period as the Rangers swarming after the loose puck. Shot out by the Wings through center ice where Bombers takes it up the right wing, 25 seconds to go in the period. Eli Bombers cycling around the far side of the goal into the corner, tries the centering pass. Target intended there was Antti Latika, but that's broken up, and now here goes Miller with speed. 10 seconds to go in the period. He's got Curtis Ruddle with him. Luke Miller behind the net. Centering attempt, that one just out of the reach of Ruddle. Tries to get to the loose puck. He crashes hard down to the ice, and oh man, hopefully nothing serious there for Curtis Ruddle. That was an awkward fall, but he is a tough customer, and I think once he gets the air back in his lungs, he'll be okay. Probably winded more than anything, but what a tough customer, and what a great period and a great game between these two teams as the Wings lead it 5-3 over the Rangers.
Assisted by number 5, Blais, and number 6, Liam O'Callahan.
All right, I think I shoveled enough pasta in my mouth between periods to get back to the action here, and a big shout out to our crew behind the scenes as they patiently await their plate of food. And a big shout out, of course, to Zito's Marketplace, one of the many great sponsors of this weekend here at the 2023 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament, presented by AMI and CNIB. And of course, this weekend's broadcast, all produced by Parasport TV. Let's get it going. Third period of play. We're underway in this open division game between the Wings and the Rangers, with the Wings up 5-3 as we close out the action here on day number 1 of the 2023 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. A reminder that we're back at it bright and early tomorrow morning. 9 a.m. will be our first broadcast of the day. First of 7 games we'll be broadcasting tomorrow. As that puck played up and through center ice, where O'Callaghan has to deal with the forward-checking pressure supplied there by Miller. O'Callaghan scoops it up, brings it inside the attacking zone, tries the drop pass for Pulkkinen. As Pulkkinen unable to return it to O'Callaghan that time, and here goes Kiddo breaking out for the Rangers. O'Callaghan there to defend him, and now O'Callaghan strips the puck away from Emily McLean. This is a 2-on-1 break for the Wings. O'Callaghan makes the pass to Pulkkinen. Oh, what a goal! Yuka, the frozen dog, Pulkkinen, with his second of the game, and make it 5 points now in this game for Liam O'Callaghan. 3 goals and 2 assists, and the Wings lead it 6-3. My goodness, that was a beauty buried to perfection. As here go the Rangers. Curtis Ruddle makes the pass, trying to pick out Joseph Del Grande. That shot attempt blocked. Now Dylan Bradbury plays it back for Brandon Joy. As Ruddle gets the zone, makes the pass to his dad, James. That shot attempt blocked. Curtis picks it up. Shot right on. Big save by Shanley. The rebound partially cleared by Callaghan. Held in at the point by Bradbury. Normand Blais tries for the clearance. That gets blocked. The puck pinballs back and forth and finally shot down the ice by the Wings. As we've played 2.5 minutes here in the third period, and so far the Wings able to increase their lead by 1 more. It's now 6-3. Del Grande digs out the loose puck. Drops it back for the defenseman as trying to bank it off the boards and out, but that was held in nicely by Callaghan. There's the good clean pass. Christine Callaghan rips a shot off the half wall, and Vandermeer had to be careful with that one, the way the puck was dipping on him. That was a good save after Christine, the scoring machine Callaghan, let that one fly. And yes, Christine, we will never let that nickname die. It's one of the first I think we gave out, and it's probably one of the best, and certainly I think the only one that's ever been turned into a t-shirt. I'm with the scoring machine. That was still one of my favorite blind hockey tournament memories. When Christine and her whole family showed up with those t-shirts on. There's a great shot attempt saved by Shanley. Second chance on the wraparound, and Shanley somehow keeps it out. Has a little bit of pushing there between John T. and Eric Hull, as Hull was stoned on that chance for the Rangers. Pamplin in the fray as well. But Kevin Shanley with what may have been his best save of this game. John T. drops down to block the shot. Cleared out across the line, and it'll be picked up by the Rangers at center ice. Digging that one in with the dump is Bullock. As behind the net, Bullock checking his options. trying to work it out front for a centering pass at the far face-off dot. Tries to feather that one goal bound, but it's wide and secured now by Nathan Tunis, who's got one of the goals in this game for the Wings. Ben Ho Lung tracks the puck through center ice with bodies crashing all around him. Ho Lung does well to shoot it forward. That could have been too many skaters on the ice potentially against the Wings, but play continuing on as the Rangers pressing here down by 3. Easton Kiddo tries to work his way out front, but O'Callahan scoops the puck loose, chips it down the ice, and he's going to pick it up himself there after sustaining a slash by Schneider. Shot right on as Pulkkinen let it fly. He's working for a third. O'Callahan gets the rebound back to the point. McDermott, her first shot attempt blocked, as McLean digs it to the line, but not out. O'Callahan sends it to the near side corner where Norman Blais working the wall against Josh Schneider, and it's now the Rangers that come out with it, as getting tripped up was Kiddo. He can't believe there was no call. And again, play continuing on as O'Callahan gets the puck, makes the pass in tight for Blais, who runs over the goaltender Vandermeer. No intent there, but just tight proximity as Blais inadvertently crashes down on Vandermeer, but Steve-O's a tough cookie, and he's going to be able to shake that one off. I think he's fought steelheads that are bigger than Blais and lived to tell about it, but Blais going to go to the box. Goalie interference, the call here. As Steve Vandermeer tries to shake this off, and for the second time in this game, the medic is going to come out to check on a goaltender for the Rangers. Remember, back in the first period, it was Dave Brown who took a rip off the mask. And now after that collision, they want to check that Vandermeer's not feeling any lingering effects from the collision.
2 minutes for goaltender interference.
So bad boy Blais in the box for goalie interference. That's probably the first time he's ever been called that. And Normand will have to sit for the next 2 as Vandermeer seemingly okay to continue on, and it'll be a power play to restart the action for the Rangers with the faceoff coming inside the wing zone to the left of their goaltender, Kevin Shanley. So, face-off here with the Rangers now on the power play, 13:30 to go. There's a shot ripped right on, and a quick whistle after the initial save by Shanley. Great save by Shanley, and they'll bring the face-off back outside the blue line.
Assisted by number 6, Pulkkinen.
Liam O'Callahan having a laugh there because the PA announcer mixing up the names and numbers. Pulkkinen gets the goal, O'Callahan with the assist. O'Callahan's like, I didn't score, I'm wearing number 6. What are you talking about? Although you can't blame him, O'Callahan already with 3 in this game. And he's on the puck once again here for the Wings. Drops it to the point. McDermott, her shot attempt blocked by the skates of Roland Arndt. And the Wings unable to, or the Rangers unable to clear the zone as O'Callahan tries a little play in tight with some high skill maneuvers. He went forehand, backhand, tried to draw it back in for the tuck in, but I think he realized the net was off the pegs, so rather than trying to rip one up top, he just tried to slide it in. And with his team up by 3 and still on the, well, shorthanded, I should say, for the next 40 seconds. Nothing gained, nothing lost there for the Wings. As the Rangers center it in front, Schneider, that was Miller with the centering attempt. As Laura Mark picks it up now. 25 seconds to go in the power play here as Del Grande with the extra move at the blue line, and they go in offside. Tough break that time for the Rangers. As Martin Dufour will line up for the face-off against Eric Hull, and Dufour won it back. Only to have Bench shoot it forward, and now it's scrummed off the wall by Normand Blais. Out of the box, back to five-a-side hockey, and there is Normand Blais sporting the red number 5 as he takes his man down and then says, "Are you serious? I didn't even touch you." He just kind of threw his hands up in frustration at Curtis Ruddle, who took a tumble, and Ruddle's not going to dive. So that maybe just a bit of an awkward exchange there where the two got tangled up. Play continuing on with no penalties being served. Picked up now by the Wings as Eli Bombers has his pocket picked. Here goes Curtis Ruddle, makes the pass, just trailing behind James the Train Ruddle. As the puck shot down deep by Normand Blais. And now Ruddle kicks it out across the line where Hull takes possession for the Rangers. Stood up at the blue line, loses his stick, but advances the puck forward here for Miller. Cuts in tight. Oh, what a goal! No, they wave it off. And they're going to say goalie interference. Oh, man. Tough break there for Luke Miller. Jason Miller. As Jason Miller, with a great individual effort, cutting in tight to the net, thought he had tucked it home for the goal. But instead, the goal comes off the board, and the Wings are going back to the power play. Miller can't believe this call.
Jason Willer, 2 minutes, goaltender interference.
And it's Willer. Man, we got to get printed sheets instead of chicken scratch. My apologies, Jason. Jason Willer to the box. Not Miller, Willer for the Rangers. He goes from thinking he scored a goal to serving a penalty, and now the Wings back on the power play. O'Callaghan makes the pass. Pulkkinen shoots. That's blocked fearlessly as Bradbury getting in the way of that one. Loose puck as they scrum for possession over to the far corner. Pulkkinen takes it. 9 minutes remaining in the third period. Pulkkinen cycling, shoots it. That one off a stick and wide. O'Callaghan corrals it. 1:30 remaining on the man advantage. O'Callaghan thought about the pass back to the point. Nothing doing. Stops on a dime. Feeds it to the far side, where Edward Laba had started to pinch in from the point, but Pulkkinen tracked over to keep it alive. Unable to clear the zone are the Rangers as O'Callaghan holds it in. O'Callaghan sidesteps the first defensive stick check. Makes the drop pass for Pulkkinen. Turns, shoots, rips it just wide. O'Callaghan cycling. 1 minute remaining on the power play. Centering in front, they jam away at it, and somehow that stays out as Vandermeer got his pad there just in time to deny the duo of Pulkkinen and Tunis. So with 8 minutes remaining in the third period of play, 35 seconds left in the power play, the Rangers holding on for hope, trailing 6-3. But this ain't over yet, as Easton Kiddo picks it up here for the Rangers. He's got 2 goals in this game already, and now he's wheeling up across the offensive blue line. Makes the pass over to Pamplin. Pamplin just overskated it, and now on the second effort, they're able to clear it out through center ice, but just as quickly secured once again by Kiddo. Gains the zone onside. Kiddo makes the pass over for Pamplin, drops it back for Kiddo. Tries to cut his way in front, lets the shot fly. That one just over top the net. Easton Alexander, Kiddo pressing here. Takes it behind the goal. Wraparound attempt, big save by Shanley. The puck sitting there. Kiddo once again fires that one over top the net and just missing. Big rebound after the save by Shanley. The shot coming off the stick of Willer. Willer tees up one from distance, and that one just misses. Great pressure here by the Rangers. Willer able to hold the zone. Jason Willer fights off the stick check from Mackey. Hooks him a little bit, no call. Kiddo behind the net trying to cycle for a wraparound, but that was blocked out by a duo of defenders for the Wings. Kiddo trying to get it to his forehand for a clean shot, nothing doing. Settles down the rolling puck. Works his way off the half wall, through the face-off dot. Evades a couple of defensive checks before losing it to that effort from McDermott. And now the Wings have it out through center ice as they muscle it across the opposition blue line, and barging forward, maybe bombing forward more aptly, was Eli Bombers. Here goes Kiddo, under 6 minutes to play in the third. 3-on-1, Kiddo makes the pass, but they call them offside at the line. Oh man, it's been that kind of a game at times for the Rangers, where they've just lacked that last second execution that makes the difference. The Rangers take possession from the faceoff, brought in here by Bullock. Tries to center in front, scrum for it after a big collision between Hull and John T. As now it's picked up by Marty Dufour, sent down the ice. Not enough for icing though, with 5 minutes to go in the third. Del Grande picks it up behind his own net. Starts to wheel up the near side wing. His path promptly cut off, as they held the zone for a moment, did Hugh Leduc, but now it's Del Grande bringing it forward. Leduc picks it off Del Grande's stick. Del Grande gets it right back, evades the check, makes the pass there, as tried to pick out his Ice Owls teammate in Bullock. It was broken up, and now Laura Mark digs it off the boards. 4.5 minutes remaining in the third period of play. Big collision there between Mark Bentz and Nick Bullock, and Bentz took the brunt of that, but he quickly pops up, and that's the kind of play Bentsy lives for. O'Callahan across the blue line, bit of a pick set there by Pulkkinen, and now they call that pick. Interference is going to be the penalty here against Jukka Pulkkinen, so with 4:02 remaining in the third, the Rangers still have hope as they'll go to the power play. So Pulkkinen escorted over to the box. He's got a bit of a smile on his face, knowing that he had himself a tremendous performance today, a couple of goals. But for now, the Frozen Dog will have to sit out in the cold with his team shorthanded here. O'Callahan picks off that centering pass intended by James Ruddle. This could be a shorthanded break. O'Callahan to Tunis, backhander, what a save as Vandermeer kicks out that left leg and makes a huge pad save on that shorthanded 2-on-0 rush. 3 minutes left in the third, 1:30 to go in the power play, as a few members of the Canadian national blind hockey team and a couple members from Team USA as well standing over top the balcony behind Kevin Shanley, taking in the last few moments of this game. As the Rangers trying for a last-ditch comeback here, trailing 6-3. Here they go, though, do the Wings through center ice. O'Callahan spins off the check. He's got Tunis with him. O'Callahan shielding the puck, makes the pass to Tunis. Immediately closed down, but O'Callahan gets the loose biscuit. O'Callahan working off the check, checking his options, cycles through, makes the pass to Tunis all alone. What a big blocker save by Vandermeer. O'Callahan trying to wrap it, nothing doing there. Takes it in tight to the goal line. Oh, he's trying for it. Oh, he nearly pulled off the Michigan. Oh, man, what a goal that would have been by O'Callahan as he batted it up midair, tried to bat it out of the air himself. It's so hard to settle that puck on your stick doing a Michigan, so he said forget about keeping it on the stick the whole time. He flipped it up and tried to bat it out of midair. That was one heck of a play as O'Callahan still on it, rips it, and he buries it. Leapin' Liam gets the goal to make it 7-3 his fourth of the game. And Liam O'Callaghan has arrived here at the 2023 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. The Wings 7, the Rangers 3. And that may be all she wrote in this one, as the Wings get that extra little bit of insurance and probably snuff out any hopes of a miraculous comeback that the Rangers may have had. Final 90 seconds of play in the third period as we wrap up the action here from day number 1 of the 2023 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. We should note that last goal by O'Callaghan scored shorthanded. Here goes Easton Kiddo, shoots! And somehow that one stays out. Shanley got a big piece of it. It hit off the post, and with a minute 12 remaining in the third, the Rangers continue to work hard. Well, a full slate of games on the docket for tomorrow, starting at 9 a.m. Eastern with the Open Division. It'll be the Bruins taking on the Rangers, as both teams will be hungry for their first win of this tournament, as Easton Kiddo tries to wrap that one in, but nothing doing. Shoveling away at it was Emily McLean, and we're inside the final minute of play here in the third. Pamplin wrestled off his stick by Dufour, chipped down the ice, as Martin Dufour will catch that loose puck, settle it down as he corrals it behind the goal, tries to center in front, nothing doing, and McLean will clear that one out across the red line. 30 seconds to go. So we get it started tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Open Division, Bruins Rangers. At 10:30 a.m. we'll have the Hawks and the Wings in the other Open Division game. We'll then transition to the low vision. What a chance there for McLean as her shot stopped. Easton Kiddo tries to wrap it in. The net off the pegs, 15 seconds to play. Big blocker save by Kevin Shanley on Emily McLean. So we pick it up from the noon game tomorrow with the low vision and development battle between the Leafs and the Habs. At 1:30 p.m. Eastern, it'll be the youth division game between the Otters and 67s. And the big game tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, Team Canada taking on Team USA in game number 2 of the 2023 International Blind Ice Hockey Series. The headline event here at the 2023 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. Final 5 seconds of action as Laura Mark feeds it ahead for Joseph Del Grande. Maybe, well, no time for a shot as the buzzer sounds, and that will do it for this game and the first day of action here at the Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. The final score, the Wings 7, the Rangers 3, and that closes out day number 1 of the 2023 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. Folks, we want to thank you all for tuning in from coast to coast to coast across Canada, the USA, and across the world, as we had viewers from Finland and the UK tuning in. I know we had all sorts of viewers from across the USA and across Canada. Thank you for tuning in wherever you were. And a big shout out for our technical crew behind the scenes, for Daniel, for Paul, for Fran. My name's Nico Cardarelli. This has been a Parasport TV production. Thank you for tuning in, and we are back on the air tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. here at the 2023 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament.